simultaneously as possible for the city to provide the utilities now that a residential development is not being built on our land. The future of the flower garden in Eaton Rapids depends on this property being placed back into the township into the limited agricultural zoning. This will allow us to move our store to this site, which was our purpose in purchasing this property. Our business is at risk because of the repeated refusal to address this contract and come to reasonable agreement to end what can no longer be honored. The city was the first place we publicly discussed this new venture. Yvonne, you were the first public administrator I spoke to about this back in October. My wife Avery started the conversation with Mayor Colstock and Manager Ridge around the 425 agreement back on January 6th. We agreed to try again with the city after many concerning experiences with the city at that time, but have since continued to run into those same concerning experiences. It is time that we address this as a community. It is time that we let go of the past and move forward. This issue has a very simple solution that does not cost taxpayer dollars and will allow an opportunity to build trust with our neighboring townships. The very last thing we want to do is waste taxpayer dollars on fighting something that we all know the taxpayers want to have more of here in Eaton Rapids, even if it continues to take place just beyond the city limits. It is in the best interest of everyone involved in this contract to simply create a one-page amendment that would end the agreement and allow the property to be placed back into the Eaton Rapids Township. This can be addressed in a public council work session here today. The council can vote to open a dialogue during this meeting and have a conversation, even though our request was denied by Mayor Colstock. Section 8.04 of the City Council Policies and Procedure Manual allows this. So what I'm asking is the council is if you'd be willing to vote to have a conversation after the closed door session. This would allow us to actually have a conversation, ask questions, and honestly get to know Avery and I, and how much we love Eaton Rapids and why we want to be here. Thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah, I'd like to open, does anyone want to vote? Just take the consent of the present council to just be able to have a conversation about it.
Well, there's a couple things, but first of all, this is a work session.
Yeah, I know.
So we don't do voting at work sessions.
You do, under section 8.04, it does allow it. We sat down, I have it with
But we
me.
have not historically done that.
That
That's what
doesn't
I'm
matter,
saying.
this is the policy and procedure that allows that. I sat down with Yvonne and we went over it, I have it right here.
Then I guess we would have to have a motion to do that.
Right,
we'd
and that's
have
what
to
I'm
have at least
asking.
3 people to do that, but I just wanna have you understand, Caleb, that my concern about, well, number one, I don't know what the topic is that we would be voting on.
It's just that, open it up so we can actually have a conversation.
A conversation about what?
All of it, it's the flower garden, the 425, me and Avery, we've been here for 33 years, you know, we graduated here.
Okay.
And we just wanna have a conversation, that's it.
So the 425 agreement specifically though,
Mhm.
it is a legal agreement
Right.
between the city
Right,
and.
but Colin is aware too, I'm glad you're here today, that it doesn't have to be a legal agreement, we can have
It is
the
a legal
conversation.
agreement already though, is what
But
I'm
we
saying.
can have a conversation.
Can I finish what I'm saying to you, Caleb? Thank you so much. What I'm saying is my concern is the fact that it is a legal agreement
Mm-hmm.
already between the city and Eaton Rapids Township.
Mhm.
Because the property resides in the city of Eaton Rapids, I don't know why we would open that up for, which we, and even Yvonne and I, when we talked with Avery, had stated that we would not be the ones to open up that dialogue.
And
It
that's
would
what I'm
have to
asking the
come
council,
from.
other members.
No,
Because
it wouldn't be, I'm saying, I'm not talking about we individually, I'm talking about the city.
I know, and I'm talking about
The
right now,
council.
I can grab the policy and procedure, allows me to ask this.
That's not what I'm referring to.
I know, but that's what I'm referring to, that's what my public comment was in regard to.
I know that, I'm
I
trying to
know.
explain,
All right,
but
what are you trying to explain? That
I'm
we
trying
can't?
to, I'm trying to explain,
Can you hand me the policy?
I don't need the policy, Caleb, on what
I
I'm
wanna hand it to
I'm trying to
others.
explain that the 425 agreement itself, if there's gonna be a change to that, it needs to come from Eaton Rapids Township to do
Right,
that.
but we can have a conversation with it, around it, we can.
Well,
And so
if
all I'm.
council, I'm just gonna stop you.
Mhm.
If there's anybody on council that wants to make a motion to have a discussion in open session, which we wouldn't be able to do it today,
You
because
wouldn't be
it's
under
not,
your policy,
I'm not gonna add it to our agenda,
and
we
you don't
have
have
2
to
closed
add it,
sessions.
you open it, that's what I'm asking.
We'd have to still add it to the agenda.
You wouldn't, under this, it would be, I'm just using your own policies, Pam, that's it.
Whenever we
tried
have
for
something
months
on
to have
our
a
count,
conversation, right, and I
whenever
know.
we have this, it's something that's on the agenda.
I know, and we asked for that and you denied it. So, You're not aware that you denied it Friday?
Yeah.
It was denied for today's meeting.
Right, it was
Mhm.
denied for today's meeting, but I
Right.
know Yvonne said she would let you know if we would do this in the future.
So what does that mean? Do I
Your
have to-
email said, because we have to
Right.
plan our agendas in
I understand
advance,
I know, and
That's
that's why I'm
So-
asking if they would open, just so we can have a conversation.
but we wouldn't be able to have that conversation
would.
today, is
You
what I'm
would.
saying.
I know what you're saying, I'm saying your policies allow it.
Our policy could allow it for a future meeting.
No, it allows it for this current meeting.
It allows it for the current meeting, if there's a consensus of
Right.
council, if they would like to
Okay,
open
then that's what I
dialogue
asked.
tonight, the consensus of council can do it for
Mhm.
tonight. Or you can wait and we can discuss and have it at a future meeting. Possibly at a future
Possibly,
meeting.
or
Or
can we
do it
have
at
it
a
at a
future
future meeting?
Well,
That's
Yeah.
my point, that's why I'm here tonight.
no, I
I'm sorry,
understand.
say that again, Caleb.
That's my point, is I won't have it answered, you can just keep pushing it forever. And we
I
want
have-
to have a
I-
conversation.
No, there would be an
I
answer.
have your written request and you submitted the written request in time to have it addressed.
Mhm.
But I want to make sure council's comfortable with addressing it, that they have all the information necessary to have that conversation.
And when we spoke after the last session, you said you were meeting with Colin to have that, and you'd have those
I-
answered by this one.
I did talk to Colin, but council has not been updated
Right.
on
Okay.
everything
That's a
yet.
lot.
Well, can I open it
So
up
I
to ask
don't-
about
so I
us
just don't
and what we
feel
wanna
like
do?
council's in a position tonight to discuss it. If they would like to, it's up to them.
Mhm.
But you will be receiving additional information to speak to the matter.
But I would prefer to wait until I have the additional information so I can discuss it intelligently.
So, yeah, they told me they were gonna inform me, so I would've brought more.
This is the first I'm hearing of this, Caleb, right now.
Well, me and Lon, I don't know what to tell
Colin
you.
and I.
Okay, then they did, but I
Colin
did
and-
not.
Colin
We
and
did
I-
not.
Colin and I have discussed it and you will have more information.
Okay.
So, well then, could I ask if you wanna open up, just ask me any questions about who we are and what we're wanting to do here?
I think you shared that with us at the last council
Yeah.
meeting.
Okay.
Okay, well, appreciate your time then, I guess.
Thank you.
Thank you, Caleb.